Traders from around the world, what is going on? It is Ricky Cadden back again with another free Friday stock review from Real Life Trading Australia. Hope you guys are doing absolutely stupendously amazing this week. We have been extremely profitable in the real life trading floor. Speaking of, if you guys do want some more in-depth analysis and you want to follow the trades that we do, and just be in touch with a great community, the best trading community on the planet, hop on over to reallifetrading.com.au. It is only $159 per month, and that is in AUD. Most people do tend to go for the premium bundle just simply because the 2 bonus extra coaching sessions are highly valuable. Or you can just look to have a coaching sessions with me for $700, but as you can see, this would be $1,400 just for the year, and for an extra $1,400, for an extra $1,000, you can get the whole year. So huge value, and you will get a beautiful dashboard like this with a whole bunch of free courses. That's right, guys, 100% free. It is absolutely incredible. But let's talk about the markets, the SPY. Now, I did mention in my last video that the SPY is struggling to go higher. We do have decreasing volume, and if you take a look on the 30-minute, it does look like we are starting to break down. Actually, I will look at this on the E-minis, because this is the E-mini futures that is trading right now as we speak. We have got a really nice support level right now. However, it looks like we're possibly going to start trending. We have rejected the 10 EMA a couple of times, and we could possibly trade lower. So I did mention this was most likely going to happen, and the E-minis do look like we are going lower. We do have the 10 EMA that is slightly holding us up a little bit. A pullback into the 20, we could potentially bounce. However, I would much rather see a pullback into the 50, just simply because we haven't been down at the 50 back since November. So a real nice pullback, healthy pullback back into the 50 would be absolutely incredible. Got a request from Carrie to have a look at Twitter, asking where is the bottom on Twitter. Now, Carrie, we actually got into a put sale, which just means that we are hoping to get put the shares at $40 for February. So we did get paid $1.50 per share on that particular put sale. Take a look at the 100 and 200 simple moving average. It actually is in line with the 200 simple moving average. It would be a great buying location if we do look to go lower. This was a bearish candle gapping down, which is a retest gap. We did retest, and right now we are still heading lower. So a lot of increasing volume, which is good to see. What I would be looking for would be just a nice little somewhat of a jagged edge, double bottom, so to speak, and we could possibly come down to around 44, but if we do go to 40, we will most likely get put shares in February if that is the case. But Twitter right now still heading down a little bit lower. Don't try to catch the falling knife, so to speak, Carrie. Let it bounce. You're never going to pick the exact bottom, but let it do its little thing, and then let it consolidate, and then look to buy the dip on Twitter. Just be cautious. We do have earnings season coming up, and I know past results of their earnings doesn't show future results, but they didn't do so great on their last earnings report. So just keep that in mind. Earnings is just in February. Here's Zoom. Now, we did get triggered into this amazing setup on Zoom. So well done to all the real life traders. Actually, I do need to give a shout out to Alison. Ali absolutely crushing this trade. We did this one with shares, and she chose to do this one with options, and in and out in one day with 8R. Wow. Absolutely incredible. Beautiful little dip buying opportunity. We did get wicked into this particular trade, as you can see, and right now, sensational volume. I do think that this will slowly trend higher. Here's the ASX 200, still going sideways, nothing to see here. We are getting an increase in volume, which is great. However, we are starting to create a lower high. So I do believe that we are possibly going to come back down to 61.50, which is a previous level of support. So keep your eyes peeled on that one. Shorter term moving averages, you can see that would actually be in line with the 50 EMA as we trade a little bit lower. Here's Sezzle, ticker symbol SZL. Now you can see that we are starting to get some really delicious volume right now. Now, if you take a look on the longer term moving averages, keep pushing that button. Take a look at the longer term moving averages. We have now broken above the 100 simple, which is fantastic. We've been in this trend for this sideways trend basically since July, and I mean, it's a beautiful consolidation, beautiful distribution. Right now, if you're looking to buy the dip, I would still wait to buy possibly off the 100 simple moving average if you are not in just yet. We did get somewhat of a inverted head and shoulders pattern, which is why I would like a nice little retest to come in. But up 8.15% on the day so far. Sezzle does look to go higher. We do have a resistance level at around about 855 on this one, so if we do trade higher, just bear in mind that there will be a few sellers involved. Wait for the pullback and then look to buy the dip on Sezzle. Here's Pilbara Minerals Limited, ticker symbol PLS. Now, I did give this amazing analysis to buy the dip all the way back here. I think it was around this particular level, saying look to buy the dip just after earnings at around 31 or 32, and we bounced deliciously off the 100 simple moving average on a daily chart. Today, making history on PLS, we have now created a new all-time high on Pilbara Minerals, which is fantastic. There will be a few sellers coming in now, but this is definitely not the time to be buying. If you are thinking about buying Pilbara, I would just wait for a very decent pullback. We have risen just in the last few months since October. Right, since October we've already risen over like almost 300%. So there are a few profitable traders. Even if you held this stock since inception, or maybe you bought at the all-time high of 2018, you would definitely just be in profit right now. But PLS, brilliant. Well done for all those who took my trade, took my analysis back here, and took that particular trade. I hope you guys are absolutely loving the gains on that one. Here is crude oil. Now, I did mention that we're possibly going to go higher. I'll just go back to the daily chart here. I did say that we're going to reject around the 54 level and then possibly come back down to around 52-ish and some change. Makes a lot of sense. We did already reject once before, and you can see we are getting a little bit rejected right now as we speak. So keep your eyes peeled on a short-term pullback on crude. Here's gold futures. Now, gold, still waiting for this one to break out. Still bouncing off the 200 simple moving average on a daily chart. Still looks good for a long-term play. And the Aussie dollar, I did mention we're still going higher, but still struggling a little bit. But we are. The good thing is, guys, if you take a look at the 30-minute chart, you'll see that we are creating some really nice higher lows. So really nice higher lows. We're coming back into this particular range. We're also creating some higher highs as well. So at this point, I would just stay bullish on the Aussie dollar. All my Bitcoin fans, I did mention that we were going to trade higher. So back here, I said that we were most likely going to trade higher first and then roll back down and then get a few people trapped and then most likely come down to around 28 or 26. Still think that's going to happen. Right now, getting rejected. Getting rejected. We've got lower volume. Makes sense, guys. I mean, we've just been so bullish on Bitcoin. Absolutely screaming higher. I do think this is going to be the top for a little while, just for a few months, and then from there, guys, just let it pull back, buy the dip, and then look to trade Bitcoin a little bit higher. All right, guys, I'll be back next week with another free real-life stock review just for you. If you want me to review any stocks for you in your portfolio or stocks that you think that could potentially have some decent moves, leave it in the comment section below and I will put it in my next video for you. And until next time, love life, live life, and trade it. You guys rock. Bye.